Well, good morning, everybody. Today we have a Fiat 500 that came into the shop with a very common problem, which is the failure of the window regulator. And these are known to fail, particularly this car, a 2013 Abarth 500. Window fell down, and the customer brought it in for replacement. I looked at it, and when I looked inside the door, I found this 3 more broken tabs. That means that this car at least had 4 replacement clips in its life, and that means that clearly there's a problem. These things should not fail that often on a car that's not that old. This design, if you look at it, this thing snapped from there, and these clips will hold the glass in place. This is the new one that I just put back in, and if you notice, they're pretty brittle plastic. You know, after using them for a while, with the heat, I guess they just, break off. So I just replaced this, but I'm not going to use it just for the sake of it. If you guys want to keep using these clips, they're a pain in the rear end to install. In order to replace this, what you need to do is remove these 2 bolts and remove the motor from the regulator itself, and then the clip, if you see how it slides back in place, right? So this is how it is. So when you take the tension by removing the motor, the whole assembly is going to basically come off, and it will release tension to this clip. You're going to be able to flip it out like this, take it off the groove, and then you will be able to put those cables into the grooves. Then assembly is the opposite way. You put it back in like this. You're going to have to apply pressure to the cables and then try to figure out a way to put the motor back into place. Honestly, I've done this a couple times, and it's so time consuming. The cables always end up coming loose. It's hard to do. So on top of that, not only it's hard to do, but it's an inferior repair, because you know for a fact that the chances of failing are very high. This already failed 4 times, so why are we going to keep insisting on this part? So this is the new updated version, and you can clearly see that, first of all, this is a metal base. Okay, this is where the glass comes this way, sits on top of this little pad, and the hole, instead of being grabbed by this piece of plastic, it goes into this peg. Then there's a clip that comes in here and holds it in place. I have used this twice already on 2 other repairs, and they seem to be working really good. The windows have not fallen off the tracks yet, or nothing has broken yet, and only time will tell, but so far it's been over a year on the first one that we replaced, and it's been holding very well. Another thing that I want to mention, that a lot of times when the glass falls off, we forget that the main issue why this happened is because the window is missing these clips. Okay, these are attached to the glass itself, and they're guides, so that the window basically rolls up and down in the guide. If you're missing this, like the car that just came in is missing this clip, if you're missing that, when the window goes up or down, it basically goes like this and it falls off. Boom, boom, boom. Rocks forward and backwards, and it puts more tension on this, and it makes this snap. So we're not going to use this, and we're going to make sure that we replace these clips on this new repair with the new regulator. Hopefully this car will have a functional window for a long time. All right, hope this helps somebody make a decision of what kind of regulator is best for your next repair. I'm going to try to include some links to where you can purchase both the updated version of the regulator as well as the replacement glass clip, which are now available. They didn't used to be. They had to be brought from Germany before, but now we have them here in the States. All right, thank you guys, and keep your cars running.